This time we're going to read Exodus chapter 12, verses 18 through 28. In the first month, in the 14th day of the month, at eventide, ye shall eat their bread, till the 21st day of the same month at eventide. In 7 days no thing did with sour dough shall be found in your house. If any eateth anything did with sour dough, his soul shall perish from the company of Israel, as well of comlings, as of them that been born in the land. Ye shall not eat anything did with sour dough, and ye shall eat their bread in all your dwelling places. For so hath Moses clipped all the elder men of the sons of Israel, and said to them, Go ye, and take a beast by your manes, and offer ye face, and dip ye bundle of hyssop in the blood which is in the thracefold, and spring ye thereof the lintel, and either post. None of you shall go out at the door of his house till the mortide. For the Lord shall pass smiting Egyptians, and when he shall say the blood in the lintel, and in either post, and over either post, he shall pass the door of the house, and he shall not suffer the smiter to enter into your houses, and to hurt. Keep thou this word, it shall be a lawful thing to thee and to thy sons, till into withouten end. And when ye shall enter into the land which the Lord shall give to you, as he behight, ye shall keep these ceremonies. And when your sons shall say to you, What is this religion? Ye shall say to them, It is the sacrifice of the passing of the Lord. And when he passed over the houses of the sons of Israel in Egypt, and smote Egyptians, and delivered our houses, and the people was bowed and worshipped. And the sons of Israel yeden out, and did as the Lord commanded to Moses and to Aaron. And now from King James. Oops. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month at even, ye shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month at even. 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your houses. For whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger or born in the land. Ye shall eat nothing leavened. In all your habitations shall ye eat unleavened bread. Then Moses called for all the elders of Israel, and said unto them, Draw out and take you a lamb according to your families, and kill the Passover. And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop, and dip it in the blood that is in... Let me scroll up. Uh-oh. If I scroll up with that, I go too far. The blood that is in... Dun dun dun. This might not work because I scrolled up too far. Let's see if I can get it to it this way. There it is. The basin. And strike the lintel and the 2 side posts with the blood that is in the basin. And none of you shall go out at the door of his house until the morning. For the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians. And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the 2 side posts, the Lord will pass over the door, and will not suffer the destroyer to come in unto your houses to smite you. And ye shall observe this timing for an ordinance to thee and to thy sons forever. And it shall come to pass, when ye be come to the land which the Lord will give you, according to as he promised, that ye shall keep this service. And it shall come to pass, when your children shall say unto you, What mean ye by this service? That ye shall say, It is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians, and delivered our houses. And the people bowed the head and worshipped. And the children of Israel went away, and did as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron, so did they. So ends that reading. And I was just checking something else out. You know, in the prior videos, I was looking at things in 2012. Have we talked about hail? Hail's another one. Here's some in Virginia. And clouds. Full screen. Looks like a lava lamp for people that have seen lava lamps. Something strange is going on. Signs in the moon. Oh! Something just flew across. Wow. What could that be? Something weird. The video's glitching out. I'll stop that one right there. Right there. Hey, we were reading about Knox. Mr. Knox. Let's read some more. Knox was released only because Edward VI, Protestant King of England, directly intervened on his behalf with the King of France. The date was February 1549, and Knox was 44 years old. It was probably because of Edward's intervention and in gratitude to him that Knox did not return to Scotland, but took up residence in England. Here he spent about 5 years, married Marjorie Bowes, and preached every day of the week, worked with the reformers in England, and was offered a bishopric. This offer he declined, partly, it seems, because he already had some misgivings about the hierarchical form of church government practiced in the Church of England, but also partly because he foresaw, quote, evil days to come, end quote. These days came soon enough with the untimely death of Edward and the accession of Mary Tudor, quote, Bloody Mary, end quote, as she was called, a lawyer daughter of Rome, and one determined to restore Roman Catholicism to England, even at the price of the blood of the Protestants. Knox fled to Europe. The year was 1554. He had wanted to stay in England because, as he said with some understatement, quote, never could I die and friends to flee. About the computer glitching out, and it did. As he said with some understatement, quote, never could I die in a more honest quarrel, end quote. But, prevailed upon by friends to flee, he began a new work on the continent, in Frankfurt on the Main, in a church of English exiles. Things did not work out well here, for a dispute rose over liturgy, particularly responsive readings, and Knox, with some disgust, resigned his work and took up residence in Geneva. Calvin was at the height of his powers and influence, and the two spent much time together discussing theology, and more particularly, church polity. Knox pastored an English congregation and spent the happiest time of this life on the shores of Lake Leman, beneath the shadow of the Alps. And to use Knox's own words, quote, in the most perfect school of Christ that ever was since the days of the apostles, end quote. Alright, let's wrap this up. Computer's glitching out. Might be time to take a break.